Good evening. This guide is going to be about the housing system, how to buy a house, and how to efficiently create your housing plot with items you need, such as storage, distillers, canning beds, furnaces, and woodworking station. When you step into an empty housing plot, at the bottom right area of your screen you will see this housing icon. If you have 4,000 gold in your inventory, you can click on this and it will allow you to purchase that plot. Now, you can see I'm getting the message you already owned a land parcel with this account. Each account can only have one house on it. However, while you can make multiple alt characters, I believe you can currently make 4 alternate characters, every single character I create on this Fractured Online account will have access to all of these boxes and all of these crafting stations, because they count also as owners of the house even though it's an alternate character. What some players do is they buy houses on 2 accounts. If you have a whole nother game that you purchase 2 game keys. You can have the house right here on one account, and then you can swap to your other account and purchase the house right next to it. That way you have more spaces for storage. Or if you want to run like 20 furnaces and just make money selling ingots. When you are first setting up your house, you're going to want to do it in the layout that I told my friend to do. If I go down here, this is one of my Twitch mods houses, Zeoposer. He came to test out the game, and he built this house just like this. This is exactly how I told him to set it up. When you first make your house, you want these charcoal pits. Charcoal pits will give you charcoal, which can be used for your furnaces to make ingots, and it will give you wood tar. Wood tar can be used to be transformed into wood treating oil, turn logs into planks at your woodworking station. So this is the ideal first setup. When you first craft your house, you haven't made any ingots yet, you still need to process a bunch of materials. 5 charcoal pits, so you can get all the charcoal that you need, all the wood treating oil that you need, 2 furnaces, so you can get 40 steel, iron, or tin ingots going. That way you can craft your metal components and metal sheets, craft your distilleries. And then you want your 2 tanning beds, and you want 2 woodworking. The amount of storage, you probably only need 3 boxes at the start. You can just build more boxes as you run out of storage space. So I'd recommend only starting with 2 or 3 boxes. In terms of boxes, if I was to make a bunch of small boxes, I would actually have more storage. However, it is very inconvenient, and I'll explain to you why. So, wooden and leather chests, you can see they can store 35 items, but they only take up 1 spot. So whereas I can put 1 large chest, I can put 2 small chests. And the small chest can contain 35 items, and the large one can only contain 54. I would be gaining 16 spaces, 16 more slots that I can store stuff in. I only don't use them because if you can see here, this is just my reagents chest, and it's already out of space, so I have to put overflow reagents for imbuing stuff in this other chest. Now, if you had to run from chest to chest, and you had, instead of 5 large chests, you had 10 small chests, it would feel very disorganized and annoying and frustrating to me when I couldn't find what I was looking for. That is why I prefer the large chests, though technically it is more efficient to use smaller chests. Once you have completed your first 40 ingots, you will then be able to craft the metal that you need to make your first distillery. Distilleries are also very important for doing extracts and making oils of fulgurite. I'll explain more about the oils and what they're used for in a later video. Just know that you will need at least 2 distilleries, but you need the metal sheets from your first 2 furnaces in order to craft this. You can delete blueprints, and you can place as many blueprints as you want, and you will lose nothing from doing so. When you first get your house, try to map it out. Strategize it a little. Take your time. It's not a rush. Building your house is a very grindy process. It took me about 6 hours of grinding in order to build this house. Tanning tubs are used to make leather. Furnaces are made to craft and refine down different ingots with ores. And your woodworking station is to turn logs into boards. This here is an Aspects extractor. Use this with the oils to make extracts to refine tier 2 materials. If I was going to make this Ember Dragon leather, see, I would need these different extracts. Extracts are used for everything, that's why having 2 distilleries, as well as an Aspects extractor, very important. That'll be all for this video.